Welcome to A-Cars.
Hello everyone, how you doing? Oh my gosh, yo, you guys have been here since I've started. How you doing, Rio? Hey, Toxic, Dylan. Shout out to you guys for the one time. Yeah, I'm talking today, guys. I'm sorry. I was actually singing a song, but I didn't want to get a copyright strike, so I turned off my mic. I usually do that sometimes before flights. Plus, I didn't think anybody was gonna join so quickly, to be honest. Alright, we got JetBlue. We have whatever this. No cap, that's what I did yesterday though. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever that's doing. And an American. Sounds good. I'm gonna adjust this view real quick. Hold on. Adjust that to about right there. Alright. Go ahead and turn on the stream on my phone so I can see the comments. Oops. No, I'm going from Fort Lauderdale to Atlanta, and then probably somewhere afterwards. So there's enough time. Same place we came from yesterday is the same place we're going to be going to. Let's see, flight plans. Fort Lauderdale. Thank you for the subscription, Ceta423. Thank you for the subscription, man. I really appreciate the subscriptions. All that does is just inspires me to make these videos more. Let's see, we'll go off 10 left. Hey, you just heard that. That's a thunder in the background. Since of course we'll be flying into some thunder. Like, when are we not ever flying in bad weather, you guys? So we're going off of 10 left today. 10 left. Activate. So, as always, QualityWings is always so simple to set up. So we're doing Archies 4, Archies 10 left. Oops, let me go tell them. So Archies 4, and departure. Archies 4, Archies 10 left. So we are departure for today. Go back here to the init page. We're going to fly level 400 or 40,000 feet in the air. We'll close this for now. If we're going for that 40,000 feet, cost index 15. 15 check. The reserves is 9.7. So we'll do 9.7 reserves. We'll execute, quote unquote, execute. Perform fuel calculations 183. Fuel, like I said, we're doing 9680, which will round itself up. They want us to have about 23,000 pounds of fuel, so we'll load about 30 pounds of fuel for all of that. Come back here, make sure that it all loads incorrectly, which it does. Take off. Well, actually, yeah, we'll take off flaps 15. V2 is going to be 145. Thank you, Cedar. I really appreciate it, man. I'm gonna come up with something pretty soon. For the 100 subs. I got to think of something I have to edit this weekend. It might take a little while though, but we're gonna try to get it out to you guys. I can't make any promises just yet. So 10,000. So that's it. Pre-flight's already complete. We already have our departure and all that good stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and set the heading of 96. And it's that simple to set up the QualityWings. QualityWings is my go-to plane. Delta is flying at 757 on this route. I'm going to do that. That. Position red. We'll turn on the position lights. Start up the APU. Turn off the overhead lights. Turn on these lights. Close those. We are taking from the center pumps today, so we'll leave those on. Switch this to 122.800 because there's no ATC online as far as I am aware. Like I said, there is no ATC online. The QualityWings is always so easy to set up. It's always so easy to set up. So APU is running. Turn off the exterior power. Wheel jacks, ground power can also go off. We can get rid of the jetway. Rio, are we gonna do that flight Manchester to Brazil? Actually, let's see. Before I take off, before I do, let me just see if that's even in my flight schedule for a vertical airline. Because I can't do that flight for hours unless it's in my schedule. Let's see. What's Manchester's? What's Manchester? Or can I just type in man? What's Manchester's ICAO code? Excuse me. Let's see. What's the Manchester's code? I think it's EGCC. Yeah, EGCC. So EGCC, Manchester to Brazil. It's a long flight. Teresa. Cubana. Brasilia, Brazil, SBBR. So SBBR. Nope, it's not in the schedule. Man, it sucks it's not on the schedule. Let's see. Let's see where some places I can go to. SBB. Wait, it's gonna do that load thing. So SBBR, which is Brazil. Where can I go there from? Okay, so I can go to Brazil from another part of Brazil, like Rio de Janeiro. We can go from New York to Brazil. We can also go from Atlanta to Brazil. And we can also go from France to Brazil. Those are the options. Either France, New York, or Atlanta, Rio. Somebody go ahead and type that in the chat for me, please, so I don't forget. The Rio's options are France, New York, John F. Kennedy, or Atlanta to Brazil. Those are the only options I have in my my database that I can use. And you know what? We're gonna go to come up here. Start to flight. Someone's update their AFCAD. New York to Brazil. Got it. Could probably fly up to New York tonight, to be honest. Oh, yo, y'all done something. Oh, yes. Alright, so ACAR just started. Pushback and departure, nose to the right, as always. We'll use the airport terminal service. No, try is the only option it would give me as well. We're not late, so we'll just hold up. Alright, let's see. So, I do have a little bit of an announcement, so to say myself. I finally have a social media for YouTube. It needs some work. It's a Twitter. I'll be posting what I'll be doing, like what flights I'll be doing that day. A premium GSX giveaway for 100 subs. If I had money, Dylan, trust me, I would. I really would. I would give you guys a key. I need. Yeah, that's just hard. It's hard going up like this. I don't have any money to give away for 100 subs. Like, I want to give you guys some money. If I had, I could give you guys some money. I would. Trust me, I would. I'll be like, yeah, they deserve it. Let's finish release. I'll come up with something to for 100 subs. So all engines clear. We're gonna start. So on the isolation tank, which order 2. It's gonna give us some fuel. The add-on manager up here. After you install an add-on, it should give you an add-on manager, unless that's a GSX thing, 'cause that's when I got it. Let's switch over to ground. Yeah, that was quick, real. I'm telling you, the QualityWings is so easy to set up. It takes me about 10 minutes to set up the QualityWings. It's a beautiful plane, don't get me wrong. I just wish it was a little bit more complicated. I don't know why man's just all the way back over there. Parking brakes are set. You see how far he's gonna have to walk? That man better sprint. Alright, let's go ahead and run up some stuff. Full left. Full right. Full up on the elevation. Full down on the elevation. Let's go down with the ailerons. Make sure that they're correct. Up with the ailerons. Make sure they're correct. Rudder. Full left. Full right. APU. Kill. Gotta give them back their packs. Give them their airflow. They're gonna need it. Just kidding. 28 degrees. There you go. 28 degrees CPR. Take off. Flaps. Flaps 15. Flaps 15 are set. PMDG did a 757, it'll be over with. I'm talking about the whole community would freak out. What I could try to do is a QualityWings, then a 757, a QualityWings, and my level D 767 merger. But no, that's not gonna work out. Wave him goodbye. Yeah, Delta did cancel their 787 orders. You know why? Because pretty soon they'll be picking up the A350, so there's not really a need for that for the 787. They're picking up the A350, and they're also getting the Bombardier CRJ series. Yeah, there's really no need. I do like the Aerosim 787. I do like that. I would probably pick that up if I had something to pick it up with, but you know. Alright, let's get going. Weird. My rudder's acting funny. Yeah, the CS series toxic, that's what I mean. But I call it the CRJ series because, you know, like that just sounds better just a little bit. I use a joystick. Like in the Aerosoft, they use a joystick. I use a joystick. I have a yoke. You know what? I have a yoke and a throttle quadrant, but I don't have any rudder pedals. That's why I don't use my yoke. Maybe, just maybe, I could sell that. Maybe. Yeah, that requires a good idea, Dylan. Good idea. I have a yoke. It's literally just sitting there on my floor with the throttle quadrant right now. I can give it to you, but I want to make. I'll probably sell that for a giveaway because I don't use it. We shall see.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Yep, flight attendants will be seated for departure. Alright, we'll turn on the traffic button, see if there's any traffic coming in on final. I don't see any traffic, so we don't have to worry about the traffic. We'll turn on the landing lights, wing lights, and all that good stuff. And we will turn here on Bravo for takeoff. Now, there is a nickname for the 757. So actually one of the most... Let's see. The nickname for the 757 is the Rocket. Because it's where it takes off like a rocket. You guys shall see in just a minute. About 50% thrust. Takeoff thrust set. 80 knots crossed. 100. V1. Rotate.
V2. Positive wing, hero.
Flaps 5. Flaps 1. Turn on the autopilot. Down F. F and F. Flaps going to go up. Now we are direct straight to UMAR, but sometimes it doesn't capture that, so we'll just redirect it to it. We're going to do that. We'll do this dumb thing cabin. Flaps are up, climb thrust is selected, and we are on our way. We'll go ahead and set this up to flight level 400, which is 40,000 feet in the air, which is very high up. But it is the rocket, so I do expect it to climb a lot faster, I'm not gonna lie. $40,000 feet set. Go to the exterior view. Look at that. Climbing like a true rocket, man. I love how fast the 757 does climb out. I love it. Go back in, we're already finna pass 10,000 feet. We'll go ahead and turn that off and turn off the seatbelts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the use of portable electronic devices is now permitted.
Dylan, I would probably sell the yoke for $250, maybe. It's about $250. I need to find the price on Amazon and try to, compare my price to it. Look at the ripples in the ocean. I know y'all see those ripples. Can't see them on the first officer side just yet, but I know you guys see those little tiny ripples. That's what I love about that. I love that texture that I added to it. Yeah, I know you guys see that. It looks beautiful. Just to straighten out this turn, we'll go direct to Harper. Just to straighten it out. Oh, what's my favorite plane type? My favorite plane type lay would probably be. It would probably be a tie between the MD-90, MD-88, and the 757. I love the 757. It was one of my very first planes I bought for FSX add-on wise, and I've been flying this plane for about 3 years. Still love it today. Even in real life, I love the sounds. I love the way it moves. MD-90. I have a video on my YouTube of me flying the MD-90, like as a passenger, of course. And then MD-88. I don't like the engines on the MD-88. I feel like it's too soft, but I do love the model in FSX. And yes, the 757 does climb so effortlessly. It's crazy. Oh, Rio, good night, man. If you're about to go to sleep. Oh, I just got tracked on VATS-5. Thank you, Moonchild. Thank you for tracking me and make sure that I'm in order. Lay, you live in Australia. It's 8 a.m. Well, it is 6:31 here in Atlanta, Georgia. So, your day is probably just started. My day's finna end pretty soon. We'll switch over to standard pressure. And now we're pretty much on a kickback. Would I fly a 787 next video? If I can find a 787 somewhere, I will. Take care, Rio. You have a good one, man. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Yeah, like we're already going, guys. Like Fort Lauderdale somewhere over there, and we're just already just climbing out of 40,000 feet. Like it's nothing. Have I ever flown out of America? Yes. I have definitely flown out of America. Plenty of times. I don't stay. I usually fly out of America over the weekends because that's when I have the most time to fly out of America. Let me go to my logbook actually and show you guys one of my longest flights I've ever done. Let's see, flight time filter. It's 19.5 hours. It was from France to New Zealand. France, New Zealand. That was a long flight, guys. And the 777, I had a negative 974. That was the route. That was crazy. But this was actually a VATSIM event hosted by my virtual airline. So the flight time was 21 hours and 7 minutes. I actually arrived 4 minutes early at a schedule, actually. Let's see. I think I've flown to Austria before. Let me see. Australia. What's the code? Isn't it? No, it should be here. Yeah. I've just flown to Australia. Yeah, I flew there from LAX. And I know I've flown to... I know I've flown to Austria. Haven't I? It's probably somewhere over here. I just don't see it. Auckland. Huh, weird. I know I've flown to I've flown there. Weird. Yeah, if I can find a 787-800. Actually, sorry. I know you guys probably want to watch the video, but let me see. Gotta log back in again. Let's see, Pilot Center. Am I actually ready to fly? Oh yeah, I'm actually ready to fly a 787. Actually, I didn't even know that. Let's see if they have a 787 as an installer. Nope. No. Yep, they don't have it. Weird. We're coming up on some lightning and stuff for here. We'll be well above it, so I'm not really worried about that. It looks like I'm in space. Nah, space is way up about that atmosphere. Wait till we get to 40,000 feet. Then you'll really say I'm probably looking like I'm in space. There goes somebody, from I'm gonna assume Miami. Okay, that's a busy airport. And there goes that same one at Miami as well. Or Fort Lauderdale, I'm not sure. American. $10,000 feet to go. Already. like I was saying, you guys, I have finally come up with a social media. Let me go ahead and ooh, I was really finna type in social media. Let's go to Twitter. Let me do this so you guys can't see what I'm typing. Just for a second. Alright. It's also my favorite plane. It's my favorite airline. Plane. No. Oh. Weird. I need to add a video. Let me see. I need to add a picture. I'll upload a photo. Let's see. Pictures. I should have a 737 split. Yeah. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite ones right there. Apply. So there was a problem updating my image. Why am I not surprised? I haven't even made a tweet yet. It's hilarious. Yep, that's my YouTube. It's YT _ Sam. Yeah, Qantas. I love their 787s. I love those. Yeah, let me see if I can add another profile photo. Hold on. Upload photo 737 split. There you go. Oh, yeah, well, there you go. There goes my stuff. If you guys want to follow my Twitter, you can go ahead and follow it. It should be on my on my, what's the word for it? Oh, 6 people follow me. Weird. I just made it yesterday. Yeah, I will, Dylan. Actually, do I? I don't want to click out the video too much because I know that's what a lot of people are here for. They're here for the video. I'll do it afterwards. I used to have infinite flight. I used to have every plane. I just slowly just said, no. I got out of it. I was like, you know what? I've gotten older. There ain't no need for me to have this game anymore when I have a flight simulator. We're flying right over these thunderstorm clouds. Until they add 3D buildings like they promised to add like 4 years ago, which I know it takes a lot of coding, but until they add that, I probably won't go back to it. They have a club. There's an international terminal at Atlanta. I don't know if they have a club. I don't really follow Qantas like that. But look at, there's still clouds at 40,000 feet for some reason. I don't even know why. Alright, we're at the top of climb. Let's go to VAT Spy. There we go, right there. Just flying straight in. Let's see. The ATC is directing them towards these runways. Pull out the ATIS system. So expect runway 9 left, or the other ones. I know I'm gonna be going to 9 left. I just know it. We're gonna give me my 9 left. So, oh, there goes Scott Nation. I love that guy. So let's go ahead and come up here. Arrivals. So we're going to 9 left because I already know we're going to 9 left. Chop 1, Howard, 9 left. We have a while to go. Progression 17.6. Thank you, Lay. This flight will take about an hour, give or take. I should be starting my descent in about 45 minutes, maybe, because we're getting a 24-knot crosswind off of our nose. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna try to speed it up just a little bit. We'll go. We'll go 240 at 0.82. And we'll see what that does to our speed. Thank you, Blaze Check Car 11. Yeah. Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it. We were finally at 40,000 feet in the air. And it just smooth sails. $16.2, $16.3 bet. Yeah, so we're going to be passing over Orlando here in just a minute. We are going 440 miles per hour, about. $95 until 200. It's probably going to be a little while until I get to 200. Not going to lie. But what we can do is go ahead and come here and set this. Okay, wait a minute. Arrivals. Job 1. Howard. And I said it wrong. My apologies. ILS 09 left. Alright, that's better. What was 0.50 and 95 on the course. Be rough. We'll just have 128. The flaps 30. How you doing, Carlos? Oh, wait a minute. Nah, Carlos. Let's not do that. We're gonna remove that comment. Yeah, see, that's what we're not gonna do. Traffic at 1 o'clock and it is descending. Probably him. It's one of those two. But we're at 40,000 feet. I don't think we can even see them on our TCAS until they're 2,000 feet, 2,500 feet. I got a guy going to. Let's see. So yeah, he's a little while away. Yeah, Carson, I don't know why they all start with K. I mean, all airports start with K unless it's it's like a field. See you, Toxic. If you don't eat for an hour, then we'll be back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reply to you guys' questions and stuff in the chat, and I'm going to I'll go ahead and turn off my mic. Reply to you guys' questions in the chat. So enjoy the flight, and we shall be back on our top descent. Okay, so we're gonna start this in here in just a couple of minutes. And let's see. Top descent since 78 knock miles, 20, about 10 minutes, give or take. We'll be starting our top descent. Atlanta Center's still online, so we'll go ahead and contact him. Or at least switch over to his frequency before. Start and we'll go straight to for level 240 first. So yes, we're back on the mic. We're we're restarting our descent here. We're gonna set this to 905. We'll set that one in. And welcome to the flight. If you just got here.
Good afternoon, American 252. We're flight level 370 and we're direct to Seminole.
Do is turn these on.
American 252, Atlanta Center, good evening. Squawk 2013.
Squawk
2013, 252.
That man's excited. So, or 1615, Delta 1615.
Delta 582 across the Earthpole intersection at a maintain 13,000. At 280 knots, Atlanta, altimeter 3004.
And I got Ergo at 13,000 and 280 knots for Delta 582.
That man's excited. How you doing, Joseph?
And American 252, Atlanta Center, radar contact 25 to the north of Hamilton, level 370, good evening.
I appreciate that, 252.
Yeah, I feel like every pilot does that. Appreciate that, 252. That, I feel like every pilot does that. I'm doing good, Joseph. Just over here about to land this plane. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate you coming over to the stream. Welcome back, Dylan. How you doing, Cedar? You play FSX also. I saw on your channel you have 283 subs, Cedar. Congratulations on that one. I saw some of that artwork that you did as well. It's very nice. Starting our descent here in about 5 minutes. Joseph, I'm gonna go to let you know something. Well, not be rude or anything. What I do is I'll try to keep my flights connected, as in, let's say I fly from Atlanta to, for example, Tampa, and I would probably do Atlanta to Tampa first instead of Tampa to Atlanta first, because I want to try to keep my logbook connected as real pilots do. they'll have their logbook connected. Like if they land in Tampa and go to Minneapolis, they're not gonna go then to LAX to Seattle. They're gonna stay at their place and go to another airport, then back to the other airport. So I try to keep my logbook connected as much as possible. And boy, do I love the 757-200.
And then I'm looking to verify the upstairs 2994 for Delta 582.
Negative 3004 for Atlanta.
3004, roger, Delta 582.
Well, I'll make a Discord. Is Discord free? If Discord isn't free, probably not. If it is free, then yeah, of course I will.
Madison exit 702, ready to go.
Window 704 on departure, turn right heading 280, wind 905, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Alright, 240, or excuse me, 280, right? 280, and clear for takeoff at 240, just 702, thanks.
Oh, nice. Nice, Joseph.
Now the 582, contact Atlanta approach 17.9, good evening.
Look at that. They got everybody.
127.9 for Delta 582, have a good day.
They must be doing an event. Oh, nice. I've done that flight. I was actually surprised that it took 2 hours. Yeah, I was flew up there. I was like, oh, it's not gonna take me 2 hours. It took me about an hour getting out of Atlanta, or not Atlanta, out of LAX. It took me about an hour. I was like, what is that? And then the other hour, I had to pass through everything else. A30. Which I could come here. Alpha 30. Pin on this side. So Alpha 30 is the first terminal. So I'm taxiing to the first terminal. Look at that. So I'll be landing, probably going around, and go up to the first terminal. You go in to Alpha 30. This is a real-time flight. I tried to make it real-time, but I didn't make it. But you know. The most place to get out of that's tough is JFK. I remember on a Batson event, they had one at JFK. It took 2 hours just for me to take off out of JFK. I was like, really, 2 hours? Like, on a virtual network? It's crazy. Never ever did it ever again. Only flying to JFK when there's not a lot of people there. You can't squawk to 7500. Like, that's against the Batson rules. Like, you can't do that one unless you're under emergency distress. I think they'll automatically kick you. It's like you're lucky that they keep you a circle for 10 minutes. Usually they'll just kick you off the network. You'll probably get banned. They probably just gave you a little punishment timeout.
contact jet 702 is with 4,000.
Okay, cool.
This is 702 from here, departure with a contact, call to maintain 10,000, turn rating 360 vector compliance.
Alright, 320, heading up to 30,000, you guys did 702.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please check that your seatbelt is securely fastened. To prepare for landing, it will be necessary to collect all service items, as well as any other items you wish to discard.
This is 702 to rating 060, able to expect 220 wire, call to maintain flight level 330.
Alright, we're descending.
Right, 060, heading in, I can get that one more time back for exact 702.
This is 702, 2 VOR, that's all. Pull back Oscar, your first VOR there anyway.
No, no, we're not gonna worry about that.
Right, go back Oscar, 702 back.
What state do I live in? Atlanta, Georgia. Surprisingly. Atlanta's my home. Yeah, that's why I always fly into Atlanta. Because I live here. I know that.
Well, Center, good evening. Delta 3159 with you. 8,500 climbing for 14,000. Direct to Paget.
3159, Atlanta Center, good evening, call to maintain flight level.
If I could have X-Plane, if I had X-Plane 11, I would take it.
Taking flight level 410, Delta 3159. Thank you.
Man, that guy was trying hard. It was over there. It's like, and he started talking. Alright, just gave it to me. Atlanta Center, Delta 1615 with you, descending for flight level 240 at Howard.
Delta 1615, Atlanta Center, good evening, squawk 2005.
Squawk 2005, Delta 1615.
Atlanta Center, red contact, we'll call it 50 south of Upland, sending out a flight level 355, and just here setting level 4 there, you just maintain that for now.
And continue to send for flight level 240, Delta 1615.
This is 702, I called you up to level 33, starting comment level 330.
It's a long flight, Joseph.
Affirmative 330 for digit 702.
It's about a 16, 17 hour flight. So if you're going to do it, make sure you're really up to it. Dude, that's a long flight, dude.
Traffic center something out for
Watch the next frequency. The next frequency is 127.9. My exams were last week, and then I have my final exams, which are all projects, these next 2 weeks. So I'm usually trying to get done with my projects while I'm flying. It's the easiest time to get it done. $250 knots. It's if you go to my channel, Joseph, depending on what you are watching it on, you go to my YouTube channel, go to About, or up under my banner if you're on the computer, and there should be a link to my Twitter.
So 1615 cross on you, you gotta maintain, fuel and pressure drop, you gotta maintain 15,000 at 209 Atlanta, 3004.
Cross choppy at 15,000 Delta 1615.
Level 5192 radar contact lost.
Nice, nice.
Well, Center Endeavor 3021, we are back with you. That's level 10140. Number 3021 on Center, Roger, coming 320. 320, Endeavor 3821.
I do have an Instagram, but it's a personal one, so I'm not gonna give it out just yet. This is a personal Instagram. This is my personal life. I would definitely check it out, Joe. I only have about 100 something on my Insta, I think. I don't even get on it.
Good evening, Super 226 with you, passing northbound.
You're at 226 Atlanta Center. Good evening, call me things to almost 350.
Clement at 350, Super 226.
I got a British Airways. I was probably going back to Manchester or something. I definitely know it's something important. The Delta 582 we heard earlier.
You're at 226 going direct Spartanburg.
I don't know why an SXM and Airs is out here.
Super 226.
They were 226 going direct Spartanburg, Sierra Papa Alpha.
Next one, right, Sierra Papa Alpha, Super 226.
Yeah, I love this. I like that Speedbird symbol. Oh, Atlanta's is 3004.
Atlanta, Super 23 Tango with the passing flight level 110 inbound.
You're at 23 Tango, Atlanta, good evening, climb and maintain level 33.
Atlanta 320, speedway 33, thank you.
Any 787s, I haven't found a freeware 787 just yet. Once I do, I'll probably fly 787. How you doing, Superstar Games?
Contact Atlanta Approach 127.9 or anything.
Atlanta Approach on 127.9, Delta 1615, good evening. Atlanta Approach, Delta 1516, with you at 15,000 for choppy.
That's Atlanta approach information post current. Expect vector visual approach runway 9 right.
Delta 1615, expect runway 9 right with information echo.
The center 132.97. 2015 contact Atlanta Center on 13.97.
13297 for Delta 2015, thanks.
That's 582 contact ground point as you cross runway 8 right on Dixie.
Ground point 9 as I cross runway 8 right on Dixie. Delta 582.
It's a long approach, isn't it? There is a long approach, man. I forgot that it's so long for an approach into Atlanta. But yeah, even though I fly this approach all the time.
That's 16, 15, 7, 18, 1, 2, 12,000.
Instead of maintaining 12,000 out to 1615. Yeah, 9 right. Blasey? Yeah, Blasey, let's see. They've been changing it up, so I want to say about 13 minutes, give or take.
Good evening, Park. This is Canadian Express 716. Could I have taken a reverse?
Thank you for the subscription, Stuff on Beat Vlogger Films. Thank you for the subscription. I hope you enjoyed the
Express
content.
716. This is Atlanta departure. We got Atlanta ground on 121.9. He can give you a revised clearance.
Roger. Thank you. Did you say 121.9?
A-Farm.
I hope you guys like this video. Yeah, there's some lag. Hey, Vid, I'm sorry. I got a terrible laptop, man.
Delta 1615, to maintain 7,000.
7,000 or Delta 1516. Yeah, I have a terrible graphics card, David. I'm sorry. Sometimes I lag. More than you know. I wish I had a different card on here. I'm gonna turn those off. About to come up 10,000 feet. I'm gonna turn these on and the wings on. Switch over to the first officer side. There goes Hartsfield Jackson. We're coming in on this runway right here. And we'll be taxiing in this terminal.
Delta 1615, to maintain 4,000.
So to maintain 4,000, Delta 1516. Oh wait, I keep saying 1516, but it's 1615. Oops. Oh well. I have a yoke, I just don't. I use the joystick, one because it's easier, and two because the yoke I need rudder pedals, and I don't have any rudder pedals. Alright. So we'll be descending to 4,000. So we will keep this heading hold. Okay, man. We're just descending, man. We've been descending for about 15 minutes, give or take.
Delta 1615, when you reach 4,000, reduce speed to 180 knots.
180 knots after 4,000, Delta 1615.
Delta 1615, flight 360.
360, Delta 1516.
Atlanta departure union, Delta 2154, definitely left northwest 6 district.
Flaps 1.
About 21 feet out of a point, you must have missed it, but Brown told you to go to intersection like 2. But on that ticket, runway 9 or left, full line clear for takeoff.
Another ticket, they take off.
Sorry, correction, Arnout grids, runway 9 or left, clear for takeoff. Sorry about that.
Arnout to grids,
That's
Delta
fine.
2150, clear takeoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing,
1615,
return all seatbelts
clear drive to Bernie,
to their
and
upright
report to inside.
position. Ensure all
Bernie and
portable
report field inside,
items
Delta
are off,
1615.
and so all carry-on items. Additionally, footrests and video monitors must be returned to their original position. Thank you.
Flaps 15. Oh, we just shot the localizer just a little bit.
Delta 1615, descend and maintain 1,000.
Send and maintain, you say 3,000 for Delta 1615?
Cargo 3,000.
3,000 for Delta 1615. And glide slope when it has it. And Delta 1615, we'll have the field inside.
1615, clear visual approach from the counter right.
Clear visual approach on way down the right, Delta 1615.
That's 2150, radar contact, climb maintain 14,000 south to
2500.
Dispatch through 3.1 up to 14,000, Delta 2150.
We'll drop gear down here in just a second. It's gonna be a little bit of a crosswind landing actually. Gear down. Flaps 20. Speed and roll back.
Flight attendants, please be seated for arrival.
Flaps 25. Flaps 30. 128. We're just gonna keep it on 138. We'll do about. What do you do if you're a plus? Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. We'll just keep that. Really, autopilot. Get rid of that.
1,000.
Pilot attendants, be seated for landing, please. clear for the visual.
Roger, United 2 issue at Atlanta. Mike 2 short of runway 9 left.
Nav 255 heavy. Departure on out the minus runway 9 left. At Mike 2, clear for takeoff.
R9 for wireless, clear for takeoff on 9 left, United 275.
Approaching minimum.
Plus 2150, contact the last 112.97.
Okay, well, are we cleared to land? Oh, I'm gonna land anyways.
132.97, Delta 2150, clear.
Well, I'm landing anyways, bro. Straight like that.
Atlanta Giant 1031, number
40, 30, 20, 10.
09 left, I have
That's it.
Pretty much a little bit of a rough landing.
John 1031 heavy, Atlanta departure, roger.
Alright. I will take this. Or not, let's just take the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taxiing for the next.
Yep, negative 407. I knew it was a rough landing. Oh well, sorry.
Turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. At that time, please remember to check.
He's gonna be like, oh, were you cleared to land? I'm like, well, did you tell me that I was not cleared for approach? And up to 6015, we're cleared of runway 9 left. Or excuse me, 9 right. Hold short Sierra.
Bill 1615, roger. Left on Sierra and hold short runway 9 or left.
Hold short runway 9 or left on Sierra, Delta 6015.
Roger, this is American 1 joining you, holding for 8 right.
American 351, RNAV to Herschel, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, this Herschel, runway 8 right, and clear for takeoff, American 1.
So 1615, cross runway 9 left. And join Mike, contact ground point hunter.
Cross runway 9 left, then go to ground on 121.9 and Delta 1615. Good night.
Nav 275 heavy ready to contact climb.
Hey, 9 left, eyes ready taxi, Delta 6.
Atlanta ground, Delta 1615 at Mike with you, rest taxi to the gate.
1615, taxi to the gate, Mike, right on Lima 6 building to the right.
Mike Lima 6 to the ramp, Delta 1615, good night. Alright. So we're going to gate Alpha 30. No, I don't need to follow me, I already know where it is. GSX is going to do that famous lag that it always does. Welcome to Atlanta, you guys. Time is 8 o'clock. And there goes the 747 taking off. This must be a light 747 as well. I wonder if he's going to tell me to stop and give way to that 737. I wonder if he was going to. I guess he's not going to. He didn't tell me to stop and hold and give way.
John, aircraft on the ground, will be back in 1 minute.
Oh yeah, that's why, because I'll be back in 1 minute. So I'm just going to taxi in front of you, sire. like that view of the 737 right there. Takes into the gate. And this is our side right here. A little bit of a rough landing, but I'll take it. Wasn't terribly rough.
And the landing arm is back.
We're going to turn off the runway turn off lights. APU started and running.
Atlantic ground, good evening. Delta 2435 at Lima 4, ready to taxi to 9 left. We have information echo.
That's 2435 Atlantic ground, evening, runway 9 left. You taxi via Mike.
Mike?
Mike 6.
Mike push 3 to 9 left. That's where for left.
It's Mike 6.
35 minutes with Mike 3.
Oh, actually Mike 3. Oops.
Mike 2. Not that, that's 2435.
Okay, whatever that. Okay. Alright, engine right and left. Do that. We're going to come up here, request the deep warning service, turn off the red light. Come here, wheel chocks, ground power, open the doors. Exit power is available. Go to exit power, turn off the APU. Open up.
Express 716 next taxi, Mike 2, you make left, hold short, contact line departure 127.9, good day.
And now I'll be a flight, everyone.
There's a lot of ground, that's team 27, around 5, ready for taxi with that. Delta 1527, runway 9er, left, you can taxi via Mike 2.
Mike 2.
Mike 2, Delta 1527.
There's another Delta 757. Hopefully he has a better landing than I did. He's waiting for his homie, which is behind him now. There goes that, what Matt Cochran would say, the big sperm jet out of here. 582, there goes that United. And there goes the other guy. So technically Mike 2 will probably be about here or it's right there. He's waiting for his homie, so I understand that one. I do like that model.
That's a 2435 contact.
Anyways, before I close out this flight.
27.9 for the 24th tonight.
Oh, too close. Close. You guys can see all the bags and stuff go off. I'm up here in the flight, filed the PIREP. Like I said, negative 407. Could have been better. And Dylan, you want to see the link to the free scenery.
United Express 716 is holding short. Runway 9 left.
Express 716 contact and departure 127.
Let me actually do this.
Departure.
Okay, so the link I use, I go to freewarescenery.com. And then I go to FSX, Freeware Sceneries. And depending on where you're going, I go straight down to the United States, see the map. Let's say, for example, Nevada. What's in Nevada? They got more back sceneries. Like this one comes with the freeware pack. What's that? Elk Regional. This has pretty much any freeware scenery that they can find for in the United States for Atlanta, so to say. Well, was there one down there towards? What's that? Thompson County. What? What's this? Oh yeah, state that. Yeah. But like I said, if you want one for here, they have this one, which is Atlanta. They have that one, which includes the new runway. The new runway would be runway 10, which is over here. Well, that's the website that I use, Dylan, freewarescenery.com. And this is the flight. So the takeoff, we came here, we took off Fort Lauderdale, go to the landing. Came here, we landed a little bit short of the runway as always. I tend to do that often. I have no idea why I tend to do that. To land short of the runway. That would actually be hitting the lights. But I take my pilot license away from me. I got an average of 12 frames, and it was an hour, 30 minutes. Let's see if we were early or late. So, let's see what SimBrief gave us. SimBrief gave us an hour 23, so we were late. Just about 7 minutes, give or take. So what we did was, as you guys just saw, we landed here. We should have landed about here. Landed here. We taxied all the way over here and got off on this runway. Held short. The plane took off. Came here. Taxied here on Mike. From about right here, we saw the 737, 800, and the 747. And we taxied all the way down here to Alpha 30 on the Alpha terminal. This is where you will park your cars and stuff in Atlanta as well. All this. And that will pretty much be a flight. Before I do in this flight though, Discord, you guys have been begging for a Discord server. Okay, maybe I need to whatever that means. Add a server. Create a server. Server name. We'll name it Christian Samuels with an apostrophe, which is mine. Flight community. Actually, you know what? We'll just say Christian Samuels Flight Community. Server region, I'm US East. Create. So that'll be me. Let me add some channels. Let me do my recording live stream channel. Do a editing. Let me do CHRSTIN Christians do not disturb channel. And of course the one that everybody loves is the AFK channel. And we'll make a other games channel. And I'm gonna lock this channel. once I can figure out how to do that. I wonder if I could just... One. Just me. There's only one person who can access this channel, and it's gonna be me. And I need to set up permissions and stuff for you. So, tell you what, I'll go ahead and let me go ahead and invite people. Copy. I'll go to YouTube and I'll give you guys a Discord. But don't come into my channel, please. Please don't come to my channel. If you do, because I mean, come on, obviously I'm recording. So, oh, Dylan, were you not here for the scenery part? Yo, you hop into the Discord, I'll show you, but don't come to my channel just yet. And that'll pretty much be a fight, you guys. Thank you again for flying with me. Hope you enjoyed this flight. Pop into the Discord server. I'll be sure to come in there and talk to you all. Don't come into my channel just yet while I'm setting up everything, but once I'm done, I'll come in and say hey to you all. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed the flight, and I will talk to you guys in just a little while.